It's been 25 years since the Fab Five hit the floor at Chrysler Arena, but this past weekend, Ray Jackson, Jimmie King, and Jalen Rose got together with Yago Colas, Kevin Blackistone, Billy Hawkins, and a video Juwan Howard. They had some fun moments on the stage. Take a look.
We at half court, so y'all know we at half court like, man, dog, what's happening, dog? Man, yo, oh my God. Hey man, time out.
Towards the end of the game, he gets fouled and he goes to the free throw line. And one of you three walked by Byron Houston, and as you're going by him, you slowed down, you said, guess we cost you a lot of money going into the NBA, huh? And kept going. That, am I right? I felt bad for him.
They weren't only cracking jokes during the event, but they also got pretty serious, talking about scholarships, racial tensions, Fab Five's place on campus and in history. Take a look at what they had to say. Pretty serious stuff.
You know, the word protest is a tricky word because they're what's considered passive protests, strikes or picketing. Then there's a direct protest where it actually leads to not participating. Because what I learned is this: if you don't affect the dollar, you don't get change.
Flint in the house, Flintstones. That's Detroit too. That's all it is. You know, it's the corridor. Yeah, it's a corridor, right? The little brother with love.
So for me, the jersey, and the same with the other silent protests, it was just our way to rebel against the system, but try to do the best we can to take advantage of the opportunities we were given.
Like, we talked about it during the camp we had this summer. I would have never got to know them if it was like it is now. I'd have spent 1 year overseas and then got in the draft. I would have went and got the money and took care of my family. I wouldn't even went to college, to be honest. So no, if my son is the caliber of us, he might not step foot on a college campus.
It was a pretty exciting event seeing the Fab Five gathering together. Students from across campus came to Hill Auditorium to get some photos, get some autographs. We had a chance to talk to a few of the Fab Five members.
I'm Liza Kraff, standing next to Ray Jackson, here to give you some inside scoop on today's Fab Five interview. The Fab Five was considered to be the greatest class ever recruited. What's something from the glory days that you remember?
I just remember the friendships, the bonds that we had with one another, and I mean just the conversations, the communication, the basketball. I mean, it's a lot that goes into the Fab Five, and I agree it is the best class ever recruited. Nothing has been done since, something similar but not quite. But I take away from it the friendship.
Matthew Kipnis with Jimmie King reporting for Wolf TV. So it was a pretty crowded audience today. What did you think of this event?
I thought it went well. I'd like to thank everybody that came. I'd like to thank the University of Michigan, Dean Martin, all the administration, the LSNA, to help organize this and put it together. Also, U of M Athletics, who helped and assisted in organizing this all. So, it was great to really come back and have this done on campus in an academic forum. Not at like Chrysler Arena, even though that would have been nice as well. But I think it was important that we get issues out because this forum was created to open the discussion and finally to see what the issues are, if any, good, bad, or different. We wanted to, hear from everyone, and I don't think that was always expressed. I think it always came across as if it was about us only, the Fab Five, and not about the team in totality and the movement and what we stood for. So it's great to come back here to have this crowd embrace us the way that they did, to engage the way that they did, and show us love the way that they did. So I think the outcome was positive, and I look forward to hopefully building and doing some other things that will integrate us back into the fabric of the University of Michigan.